This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
You are looking live at a brisk November night here in Sand Springs, Oklahoma, as Lawton High gets their playoff journey started. It was a windy road to get to this point, but all records reset to 0-0. Lawton High turned their clocks back to Tulsa time up here in the northeastern part of the state, traveling up from the southwestern corner of Oklahoma. Lawton High will hope to stay unbeaten against the Sandites. They're 1-0 all time against Sand Springs. That one win, Jack, was also in the postseason in an elimination game where Lawton High won back in 1987, not too long ago. They hope they can rekindle some of that old school magic today. I'm Rylan Stiles. Alongside me is Jack Hanna, and it's always great to play playoff football. No matter how you got here, you're here. And it's all out in front of you.
That's the main thing. We're here. A lot of teams wish they were here, but guess what? There's only so many teams can make it, and the Wolverines made it.
Like Pink Floyd, there's a team in Lawton wishing that they were up here right now, but Lawton High is the one sitting pretty in the postseason on the shiny bracket and with a lot of aspirations. Lawton High taking on Sand Springs, who gets to play host in this one, and they are coming into this one with a star-studded quarterback. It's courtesy of Easton Webb, a 6'3 gunslinger who already, as a sophomore, holds an offer from UNLV with heavy interest from Oklahoma State and Missouri. Jack, what's going to be the key to containing this explosive sophomore?
You know, after watching film and talking to Coach Breeze, they have a great offensive line. And as you mentioned, the quarterback's a good quarterback. So with that combination, our defense is going to have to play flawless on the backside because they like throwing the ball around quite a bit. It's going to be a heavy dose of a lot of air raid attack from the Sandikes. But, as we said earlier, it's record 0-0. So anything can happen. You mentioned back in 87, nobody, didn't think we was going to be there, but we were there and made it through and beat them 14-13 in a nasty, cold, wet, sleety day. And, we've seen, and we talked about this earlier on in the season, that first rounds, we see some things happen that people don't expect to happen. So, anything can go tonight.
A cold, wet, wild Friday night here in Sand Springs, Oklahoma. This Lawton High team hoping to capture the culture of its home city. When everyone's against you, when your back's against the wall and you battle adversity, Lawtonians stand tall against the Sandites tonight here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're going to have the Subway keys to the game and more coming up. This is the Oklahoma State Community College Countdown to Kickoff on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Scooter's Coffee, world-class coffee rooted in quality, with 2 locations to serve you in Lawton and Elgin. Wake up to the amazing aroma of quality, from their hot and iced drinks to blenders, smoothies, teas, to even their great food delights. Or why not try their at-home coffees or coffee on the go? Locally owned and operated, Scooters in Lawton and Elgin. Scooters, rooted in quality.
We are back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's the Oklahoma State Community College Countdown to Kickoff, the Western Oklahoma State Community College Countdown to Kickoff. Forget what you thought you knew about community college and join a college community. You can go there right now and find everything you want, from face-to-face to even blend formats and strictly online. It's got something for everyone, so go there right now and check them out today. I'm Rylan Stiles. Alongside me is Jack Hanna. And Jack, the Wolverines are on the prowl, looking to capture a gold ball. It starts tonight in Sand Springs, facing off with the artist formerly known as Charles Page High School. It's going to be the Wolverines and Sandites getting together, and when these two teams meet, throw out the record books. It's a one-game sample size. It was a pretty good game for the Lawtonians, 1-0 for the red and white back in '87. But, Jack, we have now, for the first time in the postseason, of course, the Subway 24th and Gore keys to the game. And, Jack, you're going to hit us with those.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier in the countdown kickoff highlight, defense is going to play extremely well tonight. Just with a really probably one of the best offensive lines we've seen all year. And then their gunslinger in the backside loves to throw the ball around quite a bit, and he's a great player, being a sophomore, as you mentioned earlier. Already getting an offer from UNLV. So, I mean, we've got our defense got their game plan, and hopefully they come through tonight and play solid defense. I think offensively we're going to be all right, though. We talk about the penalties and turnovers. We've gotten better as the year has gone on, but there's some crucial times that kind of shot us in the foot a few times with some turnovers and penalties. So hopefully, everybody knows in the locker room this is one and done, or you keep winning until you lose. So I mean, what a great way to keep on playing for 4 more weeks. Counting tonight.
All you have to do is survive and advance. Lawton High is trying to etch their name into the history books. What would be a historic upset here in Sand Springs. Again, this is the Western Oklahoma State Community College Countdown to Kickoff. That was the Subway 24th and Gore. Keys to the game, your campus headquarters for the Eat Fresh shop. Go there right now. You cannot beat the Subway series with fresh baked bread and vegetables. Good luck this season from your campus. Subway 24th and Gore, and this is a brand new season here in the postseason. It just takes 4 good quarters to survive and advance next week to play Choctaw. Much closer game for the Wolverines if they're so fortunate to advance. Jack, the key is going to be to contain the sophomore, but also to control what you can control and eliminate some of those mental errors that we've seen this younger Lawton High team make. And whenever you're looking at Lawton High specifically, since you are backed against the wall, since you have gotten here, as we look at the Morgan Stanley schedule, you've gotten here in quite a weird way, a fashion in which this proud program's not used to getting here. You beat Duncan and then went on a massive losing streak up until you played Classen, and then you were able to beat Capitol Hill as well. But you look at this team, they made it here. Do you decide to kind of let it all fly and use some of those reverses, wide receiver passes, and some of your trick plays? And how do you balance that with staying true to your identity?
As far as I'm concerned, if I was coaching it up, I mean, we're kind of, we're the underdogs. We have nothing to lose, so we need to open up everything we possibly can open up. Throw the playbook at them, and let's see what happens. Because right now they're expecting the same traditional. They've seen a couple of option plays that we pulled out before. Of course, you see that seen a reverse pass, but I know that playbook is a lot thicker than that, than traditional, stretch play and inside play and counter. But it's not going to hurt to do anything that unknown that we have not done before tonight. And like I said, we're the underdogs coming in. We have nothing to lose. Sand Springs is the upper dog in this. They're number 3 seed coming out of the other side of the state bracket. So I throw the kitchen sink at them and see what happens.
Yeah, I think that you bring up a great point. Nothing to lose. Even the hometown paper, if you want to call it a newsletter at this point, has said that Lawton High is going to lose tonight. So no one is projecting a Lawton High win. Not down home, not in Oklahoma City or anywhere in between this state. So if you're Lawton High, you get to play looser than if you're expected to win. But also another layer to that is the Lawton High coaching staff has been here in this spot. They've coached playoff games, and they've gotten to the mountaintop, and they've had surprise runs in their history as well. So they kind of know what it takes to prepare a team, whereas Sand Springs, as they continue to climb the ranks as a program, they have not reached what Lawton High has to where that can factor into how you call a ball game as well.
That's right. You're right. If I recall, now don't quote me on the year, but like 84, 85, Lawton High came in to the playoffs 4-6. They made it to almost the semifinals and got beat. So, I mean, anything can happen. You get hot and good things happen. In 2017, Lawton High went in, 7-3? And I take that back. I think they went in at 6-4 and made it all the way to the state championship game. Ended up being 8-5, got beat by Bixby, 39-31. But you get hot at the right time. Anything can happen. And just put it all together, get your mind right and get things right. It can happen.
Well, Jack, it doesn't have to look pretty. It doesn't have to look smooth. It could look like a dying duck. It just has to survive and advance for another week here in the postseason. And you were here with this team on their regular season finale, and they garnered some momentum heading into week 1 of the playoffs.
Yeah, last week, the kids looked really well. Don't get me wrong, Captain Hill was a little bit lesser team than we've, opponent than we've played, but we executed well. Threw some nice balls, made some good blocks on the O-line and receivers, did some good things early. Defense played pretty well, covering the passing. They had a running quarterback. So they played pretty well. It was a great tune-up, I think, last week to get ready for this week because you had a lot of great success. And nice thing is last week got a bunch of young kids into play. And, as you keep going further and further, those younger kids are going to have to play to give these starters a breather.
It's going to be fun. We've hit you with the Western Oklahoma State Community College Countdown to Kickoff. Forget what you thought you knew about community college and join the college community with small class sizes, affordable tuition, online, face-to-face, even blended formats. Western Oklahoma State College has something for everyone. For more information, you can visit them right now at wosc.edu. We've hit you with the Orchard Group Morgan Stanley schedule to show you how Lawton High got to this point. The key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more information, you can visit them on their website or give them a call, 580-354-7475. And the Subway 24th and Gore keys to the game. Jack, that leaves us coming up with the Wade's Driving School coin toss, and then it's playoff football time in Sand Springs, Oklahoma. As the Wolverines go gold ball hunting, we'll have the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff for you coming up on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Miller Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we offer preventive maintenance agreements, summer tune-ups, and service calls. During the summer when your air conditioner breaks, you have to give us a call. Well, with preventive maintenance agreements, it prevents that. We go out, service the air conditioners, and prep them so they don't fail on you in the peak time of the year. The U.S. Department of Energy states that you can save up to 30% of your utility bill by having your system properly maintained.
Your comfort comes first. Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Lawton's newest hangout, 5370 Northwest Cash Road. A family-friendly atmosphere featuring their award-winning pizza and calzone, made fresh daily from their secret family recipe, with handcrafted burgers, wings, appetizers, salad, and homemade desserts, including deep-fried banana pudding. Come hang out with us. The Hangout, 5370 Northwest Cash Road in Lawton.
Here at Classic Lawton Chevrolet, we love our community and we want to show our appreciation.
We offer savings for military, first responders, college students, and educators, giving back to those who give everything they've got.
What's in your driveway? You don't have to come onto the lot, we'll bring it to you.
Get a 360-degree view and video summary of every vehicle, top dollar for your trade, and even get pre-approved. ClassicChevyNation.com.
What's in your driveway?
Enjoy the difference.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes, and then there is ours. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
We're back in Sand Springs, Oklahoma. Lawton High, Sand Springs, the artist formerly known as Charles Page High School. They're getting together here on the gridiron. Anytime these two teams get together, you can throw out the record books. And Jack, you don't just waltz into this part of the state. You're lucky if you come away unscathed whenever you travel up to this neck of the woods between the trees and the forests and the deer and the coyotes and everything else you have to deal with up here. Lawton High not only hoping for a clean return to the friendly confines of the Shady 580, but they're hoping to come away with a win, and to do that, they're going to have to play sharp football.
Yeah, you're right. It's going to have to be almost flawless football all the way across the board from, offense, defense, special teams. It's going to have to be flawless. It's going to have to be one of their better games they've played all year long to make it through to the next round.
These two teams are going to battle it out here in about 2 minutes, awaiting both teams to enter the stadium. You have a sizable Lawton High faithful here tonight on the opposite side of us, especially when you factor in the distance traveled in this one.
Yeah, you got the band showed up, which is awesome. It shows that you got some support behind your team, and that should get the juices flowing for the kids, I would think.
The juices are flowing. They hopefully have an entire liter of Minute Maid in there, and they're ready to rock and roll as they exit the locker room and walk toward the goalpost now near that shiny new Jumbotron, and we're almost set for football here in Sand Springs. Lawton High decked out with their red lids, white jerseys, and white pants with red lettering. A classic look for the Wolverines.
Yeah, it seems like we've been on the road quite a bit this year compared to last year, but nevertheless, we're here and we're ready to rock and roll.
Lawton High will await their opportunity to run onto the field, led by, of course, the Spirit team, hoisting the red and white LHS flags, capped with the famous Hantiyo. And it's football time now in Sand Springs. It's a Polpa-adjacent Tulsa suburb, maybe?
Pretty close. When you get up here, everything's within 15, 20 minutes from each other.
This is, the closest thing to East Coast living as you get in the state, where you can just bounce around from town to town. In the real part of Oklahoma, you got to travel a long ways to get where you're going. And here come the Wolverines, marching onto the field in hopes of an upset. What would be their biggest win of their season, and what would be the biggest win of Ryan Breeze's career.
Yeah, we've had some great ball games, but nothing like this magnitude right here tonight that we're getting ready to watch.
Ryan Breeze, the son of legendary head coach Randy Breeze. We mentioned the record it took to get here was not very well thought after, but you get the win tonight, and it really changes the way you tell the story of this season. So a lot of pressure on this one for the Wolverines in that sense of the word. More pressure on Sand Springs as they play their intro hype video and march onto the field to the tune of A Fog Machine and Steam. Shades of the early aughts Miami Hurricanes.
Yep, exactly.
Lawton High hoping to pull off the upset against the Sandites.
I was talking to the broadcasters next door, the home broadcaster team, and he said the coach has respect for it. He said, man, you guys got a couple key players that the coach is kind of really nervous about. And I said, well, yeah, we got some good key players that, if we just put everything together, it's going to be a good ball game tonight. And, you mentioned, Panay and Nate Jones and Junior Brock, good standouts that have been really consistent. Tyzel Zachary, on the defensive side, they're a little nervous about because he's a big-time playmaker. So, a couple of our guys has got the coaching staff a little bit nervous, kind of see how they're going to play tonight.
Bobby Klenek is downright nervous, and if Lawton High can strike quickly, he'll be a worried man on the sidelines here in Sand Springs. But Lawton High has to land the first punch out of this opening Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. They have to set the tone, something that they have at times struggled to do this year.
Yeah, you're right. And, obviously we won the coin toss, deferred to the second half, so defense is going to get a taste of the sophomore quarterback, and right off the bat, defense is going to be tested.
Lawton High did win the coin toss. It's been kind to Lawton High, so we want to thank the Wage Driving School for sponsoring the coin toss, because Lawton High has a startling record with the coin flip. They've lost one time all year, so that's been great for Wade's Driving School. If you need to learn how to drive like I did, go down to Wade's. They're going to fix you up, and I'm a walking testament for Wade's Driving School. I went all the way from the Shady 580 to the 918 in one piece to watch Lawton High take on Sand Springs, and now it's time for the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. It's booted away, end over end, fair caught at the 35-yard line, and that's where Sand Springs takes over for the first possession of the night.
Well, unfortunately, we're not going to make it to Wayne's.
No.
We're not even going to come close to making it to Wayne's. Maybe tomorrow morning, but not tonight.
Tomorrow morning, though, As soon as they open, it's a green button decision, and it's deciding between that sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit and that breakfast sandwich you put me on last year.
You can't go wrong with any of that there. That's money.
Here we go. First play of the game. Webb puts a man in motion, gets the snap, play action, dropping back, screen play. Throws it cross body, jumping catch made, plenty of running room. And the Sandites land the first punch. A one-play touchdown drive to start the postseason. Sand Springs goes up 6-0 in the blink of an eye. 11:47 on the clock here in the Lawton Fire Association first quarter. Different verse, same as the first for this Wolverine season.
Yeah, you can see the defense went with the guy in motion, was all, tunnel vision on that guy, but they forgot the backside, and the quarterback sold that really well, looked left, and just that tunnel screen to the right, and nobody was there.
Nobody home. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, kick is good. And so the Sandites come out feisty, up 7-0. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Coast Technology Group helps you feel safe and secure utilizing simple, reliable technology. Allow our team of experts to help you design the right system with high-definition surveillance cameras, cutting-edge smart alarm systems, and thoughtfully designed access control for your home or business. Work, sleep, and play with confidence, knowing CTG is your technology partner.
It's real red wine vinegar and olive oil blend. It's called the Juice. And at Jersey Mike's, it adds that jazz to your sub. Add a flavor zing with the Juice. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Well, we're back for another Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Sand Springs, in the blink of an eye, goes up 7-0, and they boot it away. Let's go to Wayne's, right down the middle, bouncing. And it's between the wickets at the 1-yard line and muffed into the end zone. And then he gets hit-sticked at the 1-yard line.
They got a touchback. No. Well, it looked like they was calling a touchback, but at the 1-yard line. Oh, my goodness. We didn't pick the ball off the turf, and it hit us in the shin, bounced all the way down to the 1-yard line. So we put the Wolverines in terrible, terrible position. Oh, they actually called it they did do a touchback. Well, we got lucky on that one, boys.
You have to thank the officials for not noticing the live ball aspect of things. And
I was watching the side, Judge. He's winding the clock. So that's why I thought it hit his shin and bounced in. Nevertheless, we are blessed.
The Pig Cats get an additional life for how long, we'll see. Handoff to Nate Jones, who has nowhere to run, loses a yard.
Yeah, everybody just swarmed to that stretch play. Had a pretty good little edge on there, but they closed down really tight on it and for a yard loss.
It's been all Sandites early on, and by early, 11:20 to go in the Lawton Fire Association first quarter. As Vashagote checks with the sidelines, they've got to make something happen. But a fortunate break by the officials provides this opportunity. The throwback pass is caught, and he's upended right at the original line of scrimmage, and the pile pushes and eventually wades its way to the Lawton High sidelines, but they're going to say that the forward progress was stopped in bounds. The clock will roll.
Yeah, I kind of like that play, though, because he rolled out and threw back against the grain, which we haven't seen but maybe less than 4 or 5 times this year, and try to catch him off guard. Right now it's 3rd and 10, so we got a yard out of that.
3rd and 10, Lawton High in danger of leaking all the juice out of this game that we thought they were going to start with. Pivotal play for Vashagote, who goes under center. Always a dangerous aspect. And he drops the football. Flag on the play, though, which might blow the play dead early, which would be a saving grace number 2 from this officiating crew for the Wolverines, because if that play was live, this game was over.
Yeah, it's false start.
So the rare time a false start will help you as the Wolverines back up 5 yards. And I'm not sure how you want to put a quarterback under center in an obvious passing down with what we've seen to this point in the season. And it looks like Lawton High might make that adjustment right now. 3rd and 15, clock winds inside of 10 minutes in the first frame. Vashagote barks out the orders. An offense not designed to be behind the chains. Man in motion is Dean. Vashagote will drop back to pass, pressure up the middle, throws it over the middle, incomplete.
Yeah, he got a lot of pressure, but if he had just a second longer, probably would have made it a good connection right there, but just the pocket collapsed on him pretty quick.
And you can artificially get that second by putting him in shotgun.
Yep.
But that would be a bit advanced. So Lawton High will punt from the shadow of their own goalpost. Late getting on the extra man, but now it's official with plenty of time to spare on the play clock. So a good snap and pressure off the edge comes, and the punt is just tipped up in the air, and it's going to take a Lawton High bounce, but for what reason? Null and void to the 40. So great starting field position for Sand Springs, who took all of 11 seconds to go score on their first offensive possession. And they have seized the day here hosting a playoff game and looking for their first ever win against the Wolverines.
Yeah, the offense is in great field position, starting off at the 39-yard line. Hopefully the defense woke up after that first quick touchdown here, so we know that, don't always go with the motion, man. You got to stay home and play your position.
Man in motion for Webb. He's 1 for 1 with the touchdown pass. Another motion. Play action, handoff up the middle. Makes a man miss, spins off of another tackler. A jump cut for a first down, hurdles over a defender. You can roll it on, Shep. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns for the Sandites. There's a couple of yellow handkerchiefs. It's going against Sand Springs, so they're going to have to try to score for the 3rd straight snap. No, they're going to call it a touchdown. That's good. It's going to be a face mask on Lawton High, so never mind. Play stands, 13-0, 2 offensive plays, 2 offensive touchdowns. They've done it through the air and on the ground. They're always in control. And when you're talking high school football, you're talking the Sandites tonight because they are all over the Wolverines.
Yeah, it's just a little cross pattern in the backfield, right up the middle, and we had a bunch of white jerseys around them, but we sure didn't.
And they're going to fake it. The flip to the kicker, who outruns the edge and waltzes in. Even the kicker is out athleting Lawton High for Sand Springs. It's all Sandites, 15-0. The Wolverines are shell-shocked, and so are we. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have hail damage on your vehicle? Look no further than Cars Hail Repair Specialists. They're locally owned and operated with certified PDR technicians and offer a lifetime warranty with 0 out-of-pocket guarantee. They work directly with your insurance and they give a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Make sure you ask them about the $200 referral program. Cars Hail Repair Specialists. Give them a call today, 580-360-5050.
We're back for the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Wayne's Drive-In, best burgers and cherry lemonades in town. Come on, everyone. Let's go to Wayne's, 6810 Cash Road, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road. You can head there now if you want to. Sand Springs up 15-0. They took the face mask penalty onto the kickoff. And here we go. The Sand Springs Sandites onside kick it. It bounces right between the wickets again and then into the arms faithfully of Dean Ritter. With the fastest hands in the West, Ritter saves the day. But it's 15-0 at the 9:40 mark here in the first quarter.
Well, it looks like we're going to start off at least at the 25, 26-yard line.
Lawton High comes out for their second offensive possession. They have yet to gain a yard. There's the snap. Vashagote hands to Nate Jones. Nate Jones piles straight forward and does gain about 6.
Nice run play, inside play. You know, that's really been our bread and butter. Usually a counter and stretch play has been our bread and butter, but this year it's been the inside play. Great 5 yards on that first play on the inside play. O-line did a great job blocking and getting up to the second level.
Well, the clock will wind inside of 9 minutes. There's zero urgency for Lawton High, and, well, there's the shotgun look for Vashagote. That's a plus. High snap, dropping back to pass, thrown into the flats, caught. Graves twisted around and is dropped for a loss of 3.
Yeah, it looked like that he didn't get to the flats far enough in. He just got to the flat where Sand Springs were already all on it, where he couldn't cut up field to get in. So we lost 2 or 3 yards out of that, so it's going to be about 3rd and 7.
Quickly, it's 3rd down for the Wolverines, who went 3 and out their first time.
I like Panay back in shotgun, though, even handing off the ball and throwing it.
Got to do it. Vashagote going to throw. Man up his face, and he throws it incomplete, throwing it low.
Yeah. The receivers were open just for a split second, then defensive DBs came in, and the pocket collapsed. So, it was a pretty good job by just throwing it in the grass where nobody could get to it.
The most used offensive play. The punt goes end over end, bouncing, takes another Lawton High bounce for a moment, then goes to Switzerland territory and is downed at the 40. So the Sandites, 2 offensive plays, 2 touchdowns, 1 through the air, 1 on the ground. Is there another way to score?
Not that I don't recall. I guess you could kick it.
Could kick it.
For 3.
Could you drop kick it, catch it, and go to the end zone? Would that be a third way to score a touchdown?
Tip drill.
Tip drill.
Mm-hmm.
Shotgun for Webb. Puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. Dropping back the pass. Pressure off the edge. Throws it. Caught. And Lawton High gets him down before the end zone. It happened to be for 8 yards, but progress nonetheless, and so that's something that you can start to build on if you're the Wolverines. It's still only a 2-possession ball game.
That's all it is. And we still have lots of time left. Only 8-minute mark in the first quarter.
That was as quick of math as we can do from LPS, I think. I mean, that was good stuff by me, if I do say so myself. Yeah. Shout out to Miss Payne. 3 more yards to go for the Sandites for a first down. The handoff, going to get that first down right here. Puts a man right off of his thighs at the 40-yard line for a gain of 15.
He must be pretty tough to bring down because he was right there, good heads-up tackle and just shook him off and got outside for the first down.
Kenneth Page with the strong run. First and 10 from the 40. Man in motion. Snap. Quarterback draw play. Webb, for the first time tonight, is going to run, and he's going to be wrestled down after a gain of 3.
That's a great job by the defense, though. They're staying at home. Linebacker staying at home. Nice job. Crazy thing is I'm seeing mouthpieces dangle from up here, and that's a penalty, and the line judge is not even seeing it. It's right there in front of him on the left tackle. Just dangling from his face mask.
Great job by Kudashat on that gang tackle. You got to watch for those pesky mouthpieces. There's the give. No, the keeper. Webb faked us all out, and he gains about 4. Easton Webb.
We're kind of holding them right now. You know, we're kind of giving a little bit, but we're not giving anything big like we've seen the first 2 plays of the game. They're substituting out the whole skill position kids.
It's a hockey line change.
Yeah, it is.
Man in motion, high snap again. Webb will keep it himself. The blocker
Nice
set up
job.
momentarily, but Lawton High closed the gap easily.
Was that Ritter on the tackle?
Ritter was one of the Wolverines in there. Hawk Ritter, I believe, was.
Made the first initial hit. 4th and 3?
4th and 3. Sand Springs, I believe, from this territory will go for it. But Lawton High has made them run more plays on this possession than the previous 2 possessions put together. So I'm in motion here as it looks like this would be a traditional handoff, and it is. Right up the middle, first down. There goes Kenneth again. Ended around the 20. Be about 2 yards shy of that 20-yard line, and then for another first down for the Sandites.
Their O-line, boy, they just split it out in a V where it just collapsed everything to the right and left of them. Had a huge running lane.
Shades of David Garrard from Easton Webb this point in the game. 15-0 Sandites. There's the handoff. Lawton High got in the backfield. Nothing doing there as Page continues to stay on his feet for another first down. A 12-yard chunk play there in the red zone.
There's chipping away 8, 10, 12 yards at a time on the running plays.
First and 10. There's the handoff. Lawton High this time gets penetration
Nice.
and drags them backward.
DeMarcus Malone.
DeMarcus Malone has been a solid player all year, along with Tyzel Zachary and Joseph Mason Sanchez. The beautiful thing about this for Lawton High is if you can hold here, which is a big if, then you go score, get some momentum, continue that momentum. You get the ball after halftime. So even, if you just start trading blows, eventually you're going to have your chance to get even. The pitch play goes, and Kenneth, right on cue, walks in.
Yeah, it looks like our defensive was not called to the strength. Everybody was loaded up on the boundary side, but not to the field side, so he's outmanned.
Well, if daylight savings was impacting the little ones, fear not, you can put the kids to bed in Sand Springs, Oklahoma, as the artist formerly known as Charles Page High School goes up 21-0, and for now they look to be kicking it away the old-fashioned way, and they do. The kicker, who sprinted to the front pylon last PAT, boots it through the goalpost to go 2 for 2 with the foot and 1 for 1 with the feet. Well, it's 22-0. More on that later.
Have hail damage on your vehicle? Look no further than Cars Hail Repair Specialists. They're locally owned and operated with certified PDR technicians and offer a lifetime warranty with 0 out-of-pocket guarantee. They work directly with your insurance and they give a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Make sure you ask them about the $200 referral program. Cars Hail Repair Specialists. Give them a call today, 580-360-5050.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. The Lawton High Wolverines are down 22-0 with 4:25 to go in the first quarter. The Wayne's Drive-In kickoff is booted away. Let's go to Wayne's, everyone. For the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff, Lawton High fields it cleanly for the first time, and they go down past the 30. So progress made there. And if you're the Lawton High offense, Jack, You've got to just play football. You can't look at this shiny scoreboard in the corner.
No.
You got to play football and just control what you can control.
I'd see if we can get the running game going a little bit and then go to the air attack. Because right now, had that inside play for 6 to 7 yards there. Let our playmakers make the play. Had a pretty good success at with Nathan Jones back there and Tamarcus Malone running the ball. I just keep feeding them. Nice counterplay.
There goes Jones. There's the running attack established. First down, Wolverines, first time tonight.
So we got a flag. It's probably going to be holding on the outside edge. Kind of vicinity where that's at. Yep.
Well, Jack, when it rains, it pours.
So it makes it, first and 16? First and 17?
First and Muskogee for the Wolverines in the shotgun now.
We've got 4 receivers this side. I haven't seen this set before.
Screen pass caught. Trying to shake and bake. And a couple yards gained there.
We're moving in the right direction. Second and about 14 with right under 3:30 to go in the first quarter.
Vashagote goes under center. Going to drop back to pass. No handoff. Nate Jones, nowhere to run.
Looks like he may got 2 yards out. It all depends where they spot. At least got 1, maybe 2.
I would say that was more of a salter, though, so nowhere to run.
Yeah.
On the 2-yard game. You can salter. Pretty much every play you can salter. It's about getting the push up front to let you run. Anyone can salter.
3rd and 12.
$12 yards. And if you're Lawton High, I mean, this is 2-down territory, I have to imagine, if you care about trying to win. And I think that they do. Vashagote sacked. Well, that might take that away. A nice sack by the Sandites. If you could have gained a little bit more, you'd have had to consider going for it because, you're already down 3 possessions and you have nothing to lose, as we talked about pregame. You still have nothing to lose, but you just don't have too many plays in your playbook to get 4th and 20. So I don't blame the call to punt here after the sack.
Well, we didn't pick off the outside edge rusher. He came down late for the blitz, and we never picked him up, and he had nowhere to go but down.
High snap kick is up, end over end. Fair caught around the 50. So all things considered, a pretty good punt for the Wolverines. But I think that from this point forward, you've got to work it almost exclusively out of shotgun.
Yeah, I'd give Panay a little bit more time to get the ball and survey the field and get rid of it, throw it in the grass instead of taking a big sack for loss.
And we've seen them work on some of that speed option that you might want to see them mix in. But the defense had something going in that last drive as Webb drops back the pass over the middle. Wide open. Moving on over into the end zone. The Sand Springs Sandites have a date with the end zone and a date with Choctaw in 7 days.
Yeah, no safety. Had the linebacker and safety in the same zone, and the receiver is about 10 yards behind him. Blown coverage.
Well, we've seen the kicker outrun the Wolverines, so you have to prepare for that now if you're Lawton High, but I think this will be a normal kick, and it is, and it's good. keeping track at home, that's 3 for 3 with the foot, 1 for 1 with the feet. So back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is about more than just a degree.
It's a journey that will shape your future and change your life. That's why MSU Texas provides a place to find your passion,
To connect with others.
and discover who you truly are.
We're dedicated to providing a well-rounded education that prepares you for a variety of careers.
You'll have everything you need to pursue your dreams at MSU Texas.
Start your journey. For more information, visit msutexas.edu.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs, save more lives.
Here's the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Let's go to Wayne's, everybody. 7 Southwest Sharon Road, 6810 Cash Road. Let's go to Wayne's. Lawton High muffs it again, and they just walk out of bounds. They were trying to play it down the line, and it sat on the green, trying to make it go out of bounds to gain some yardage any way you can because, well, anyway, 1st and 10 from about the 6.
As he was trying to pick it up, he stepped out of bounds.
Right. Initially, though, the reason he didn't pick it up is to try to get it to go out of bounds on its own as the football.
Right.
He had nowhere to go anyway. Stepping out of bounds actually was the smart call because he would have been lit up otherwise.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you run the risk of fumbling.
Yeah.
And if you step out of bounds and then they light you up still, you still get the 15 yards.
Yeah.
So it's actually a heads-up play by Vashagote to just go ahead and dip out of bounds there. But we'll see what Ryan Breeze has cooking here. The Wolverines hand it off. Nowhere to go.
Yeah, if you notice, the defensive line is shifting at the last second, which may be causing some confusion up front with their line calls. So we got to get a good handle on that pretty quick. Looks like they're lined up weak, and then they're shifting to strong at the last second before we have a snap count.
This reminds me of the time I went to Blue Hawaii. It's 29-0 with under a minute to play in the first quarter. Shotgun luck, Lawton High in the shotgun in their own end zone. Got to be careful here as the snap comes and the handoff goes. Darting for the edge, can't get there. It's going to be Nate Jones slung down at the 1.
Looked like it lost about 4 yards.
Graciously, the 2. Lawton High has to run one more play before the end of the first, but it's 3rd and long. Here's the deal, though, where you got to feel for Xavier Johnson. What do you call? Because if you go under center, you run the risk of the delayed exchange and the pressure that you've seen, the push that you've seen the Sandites get. If you go in shotgun, you still have that same aspect of facing a safety. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do. And it looks like Lawton High wants to take the delay of game or a timeout. The timeout would be rather interesting. And it looks like they will take the timeout. Okay, we'll take it with them.
Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
So Lawton High elects to burn a timeout rather than take the penalty, which would have moved them back half an inch. And I believe it would have kept the clock running to in the first quarter, but that might not be true. Either way, rather silly. 10 seconds left, so one play and then a quarter break. There's the throw. Vashergote over the middle. High point by Dean. Picked. Here come the Sandites. Returning it all the way down to the 1. Did he get over the pylon? I don't think he did. We'll see the official signal. First and 10 at the 1. The Sandites take over at the buzzer of the first. They are knocking on the door of the end zone. They've already busted the door down to Choctaw next week. And Lawton High is down 29-0 after 12 minutes of play. So for the next time that you see us for the first time, we'll be on the right side of the 50 after this.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Well, here we go. First and goal from the inch line. The Sandites have only needed one play to score on 3 different occasions. Make it 4 as Webb waltzes in untouched until he was 2 yards deep in the end zone. The Sandites have had their way with Lawton High.
And then some.
This would be considered a huge win in the Sandites program history as they boot one off the glass of the Performing Arts building. 36-0. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
We're back with the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. 2 locations in Lawton. Let's go to Wayne's. There's the kickoff. Lawton High has only fielded 1 to this point. Make it 2. Great job by the Wolverines. Reversing course, stood up, and dropped at the 25, but the best starting field position to this point for the Wolverines. And the Sandites say that they have the football. I'm not so sure about that one.
Nah, the White Hats pointing is down.
But, you know, when you go up 35-0, you're on a sugar rush at that point.
Yeah.
You're just reared up, just
trying-
like we would be all jacked up on Mountain Dew at Wayne's
that's
if we
right.
were back home in Lawton right now.
Well, you
7
notice that
Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Cash Road.
I got my Mountain Dew before I came up here. That's a long trek from the.
Oh man,
it's way up here. No elevator. Had to walk.
You should see the mountains we've climbed to bring you this game. At least somebody was working. Our good friend Isaac Hardy worked to get this on the air with the camera. You and I, just the talentless voices.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Vashagote after the Wayne's driving kickoff. Well, it's going to be
Maybe
plus yardage,
yeah,
which
+1,
which is good.
A little update on another Oklahoma Sports Network channel. Guthrie up 21-7 against MacArthur.
Not a great night for the Shady 580 right now.
No.
In danger of having 2 representatives and 0 wins to show for it, but still time for the Highlanders to make a comeback. Right now, it's all academic in Sand Springs. The Wolverines playing for pride. 36-0. Clock will roll. There's the handoff. Nate Jones lowers the shoulder, keeps the legs moving.
Nice.
Good job by him. Gains about 2.
Nice job. At least it's third and about a long 3, if you want to call it.
A long 3. I would agree with that, as opposed to the short 3. Any medium 3s? Maybe like the ball nestles right at the perfect angle.
Yeah.
I would say a medium 3 would be a true 3. And then you got the long 3 and the short 3. Handoff Jones, popped. But Jones keeps
forward.
on moving.
First down.
Nate Jones, pure determination. Put the team on his back, though, to get a Lawton High first down. Yes, second first down of the game.
Nice.
For the Wolverines.
Another little update on Oklahoma Sports Network on another channel. Cash playing Blanchard. Blanchard's up 7-0 on Cash.
How about that? You can catch these games, of course, on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We can't promise they're as entertaining as our voices, but the football, well, it has to be better than this for the time being. Lawton High looking to make a comeback. Down 36-0. Under 10 to play in the half. Continuing on our tour of the OSN, as Panay will take it himself on the quarterback keeper. The draw play works for a nice 5 yards or so, and that's the element that you gain from having Lawton High in shotgun. The Walter Blue Devils, I believe that they're blue and not just Devils, although you can make the argument, they're tied 6-6 in a barn burner with Moreland, the newest addition to the OSN family this year. They've had a very successful season, just 2 losses in the campaign. Their rivals, Boone Apache, who won the top seed in the Class A district,
here goes
falling
our reverse.
right now.
Here goes our reverse.
Here's the verse to Dean. Tyrone Dean gains about 3. And then the Sandites say that they have it, and the White Hat says that they do as well. And so it's 1 step forward, 2 back for the Wolverines. The Sandites will just rip away the football.
We called him down at the 44. Thank goodness he didn't get away with it to go score, but they ripped it out of his hands. I don't know how you do that. Especially, they teach Eagle Claw. You got the hand out there like the Eagle Claw, and you tuck it in high and tight in the elbow into your rib cage. And I guess he's, we used to call it carrying it like a loaf of bread and just stripped it out. I don't know.
Well, teaching the Eagle Claw just proves that every Wolverine's dream is to be an Eagle. But 1st and 10. Webb puts a man in motion. Dropping back to pass after the turnover. They counted him down before. There's the drag play. There's a first down. The Sandites go all the way down to the 20.
Steps out of bounds, 24. Another update on the another channel, Elgin, Oklahoma Sports Network team that we have. Elgin 14, Piedmont 0.
Great job by the Owls. Another team similar to Sand Springs where, you get put in this position that you're not familiar with of, having the expectation to go win. And taking care of business is a huge accomplishment for both schools. There's the pitch play, nowhere to go. This could be the first negative play of the night for the Sandites, and it is.
Nice job.
Rejoice and be glad in it. The Wolverines back them up 5 yards.
Hey, Midway City and Bishop McGuinness, Midway City on Oklahoma Sports Network, they got a pretty good little dogfight there. Midway City 7, Bishop McGuinness 14. Next year, Bishop McGuinness joins Lawton High School and Eisenhower in the district. So that's going to be a big team coming in with the new district alignment for next year.
Bishop McGuinness, a lot of history. There goes the draw play, and Webb, Easton Webb, that is, gets popped by Vashagote. Quarterback on quarterback crime, but Webb is the better off party as he gains, call it 12 yards.
Another team, got Del City 13-0 over Pryor. Oklahoma Sports Network has quite a few teams in the playoffs. I think we have 9, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
Carl Albert, 14 over El Reno. 7.
High snap, handoff, and great tackle by Lawton High, but it's going to be right at the line to gain, and we'll see what they decide to do. Might be an inch shy.
We'll mark it just a little bit short.
Again, Boone Apache losing 21-6 in what could be one of the biggest upsets around the state as Thomas Fay Custer. A couple 2-name schools cutting it up. I guess 3 for Thomas Fay Custer. Up 21-6. That's 3. And then Boone Apache's 2.
Yeah.
We got 5 names between the 2 joints. I mean, good Lord. Two names right here with Sand Springs and Charles Page. And
going for the 3 points here.
Going for the field goal. Going to try some things out. Why not? Win in Rome. Bouncing it right off the building. The optical illusion pushes it no good. And so it'll stay at 35-0, 36-0 even.
Well, that's a great job of defense holding them.
Great job.
Yeah, see a little life right here.
Man in motion, Vashagote. Going to drop back to pass. Throws it over the middle, and it's tipped, caught, interception. It's a second interception and a pick 6 this time. The defense tried to set up the offense a possession ago. They fell through. They say, that's okay. We're going to take it ourselves. It's Jerry Stackhouse to Russell Westbrook in the second quarter.
Yeah, that is thrown right into double coverage. A receiver, he didn't get the ball up and over. Just threw it right to the Sandikes' hands.
The biggest win in Sandites history, and it isn't even halfway over. Lawton High had pressure on the kick, and it goes right off the window. That has to be plexiglass, you would imagine.
It has to be something because that's taking a lot of pressure.
Can we call a window doctor after this? It'd be a lot of entertainment. We'll do that for you soon. I'll try to get in contact with one. Efforting with the I-team. What kind of glass is that? A mystery we will solve before the end of the night.
Come on, team, let's go!
Guys, the toilet's clogged! Again! Oh, that's gross.
Unnecessary clogging. 30-minute fix. We'll have you back and use the toilet in no time. Don't let bad plumbing penalize you. Call Whitehead Plumbing today.
When plumbing problems hit hard like a linebacker, call an audible. Whitehead Plumbing is here to tackle them head on.
Whitehead Plumbing's real MVPs.
Yeah!
Woo!
We're your plumbing MVP.
Are you ready to find your dream home?
Let's find it together.
We can help you find that perfect home and walk you through the buying process.
Or maybe you just want to sell your home. We can help with that too.
Hi, I'm Pam.
And I'm Barry. We've been helping buyers and sellers for 21 years.
Together, we can help you sell your home.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
The second clean reception on the kickoff in a row.
Nice.
Lawton High taking building block steps up the ladder, 43-0, as the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff sets Lawton High's offense up right here. So, Wayne's Drive-In, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Cash Road. We're living on Tulsa time, so we're not going to get back in time to go there tonight, but you can go there right now, and you can even go there and still enjoy what is left of the Lawton High season by downloading the OSN app, and you can also just type in oksportsnet.com on your web browser on your phone. But the OSN app is great because it's on your phone. You can get it on Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, Apple TV. That's how I enjoy OSN whenever there's games on when we're not broadcasting, and I'll be doing that next week as the handoff goes to Nate Jones, who skips around. Nate Jones to the edge for a 9-yard gain. Might be 10, depending on the ruling by the officials. The Zebras get together and call it a first down from the White Hat.
Yep, first down. Nice job by Nate Jones by just cutting it up and bouncing it outside and getting it to 10 yards.
Let's go to Wayne's, everyone. Well, here we go. They finally moved the chains. I know it's been a slow wake-up for the chain gang.
Yeah, Tamarcus Rucker's back at running back.
Malone,
sorry.
Gets the football and nowhere to rumble, but he does stumble down for a 2-yard gain.
Yep.
Just received word, the glass in the Spirit of the Arts building that the goalpost is in front of and continues to take a pummeling is what is being described to us from sources close to the situation as fixed tempered glass panels. The more you know. You got anything like that in Lawton? A fixed tempered glass panel?
We have tempered glass, but I don't know if they're fixed tempered glass.
As opposed to the broken tempered glass. What a night. Late November, back in 63.
Nice counter.
Counter play on for Malone.
Looks like you got about 6 yards out of there, real close to the sticks.
Down the midfield, Lawton High, they're in danger of passing it for the first time tonight.
At this point, it's baby steps.
You can't run before you can walk.
That's right.
And you can't walk before you can crawl.
Yep.
And you can't crawl until you sit up, and that's where we're at right now, is learning to sit up, then to crawl, then to walk, then to run.
Yep.
And Lawton High is hoping that they're born to run in the second half. 5 minutes to go in this half, though. And could this play do it? It can.
Nice.
Past the 50-yard line for another first down.
Nice job.
So they will not suffer the same fate as LSU back in that title game where Alabama held them to only one side of the field all night long. So they will avoid that history, at least. Making some other history, though, as Vashagote goes under center. Counter play on for Jones, who returns to action.
Pull.
And Nate Jones cuts it up for a first down and plenty of green grass ahead of him. What a run by Nate Jones into the red zone. First time tonight past the 50. Obviously first time tonight inside of the Citizens City National Bank red zone.
I tell you what, that was a nice job by Seth P. Wardy getting outside, pulling from his O-line position to make that block. What a great job.
Apologies. Sovereign Bank red zone. But more on that later on.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
We're back inside of the red zone. How about that? Sovereign Bank red zone. Check them out today. Lawton High trying to check out that end zone. There's the handoff. Nate Jones goes right into the pile and is taken down after a nice 4 or 5 yard gain.
Yeah. Found a little rhythm running the ball.
Well, Jack, you can't make a comeback until you score, so that's what Lawton High is trying to do. And if you score here, you're just a stop and a score, 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 a stop and a score away.
How many stops and score was that? 6?
For those counting at home, I believe. Handoff, play action. Vashagote over the middle, and it's tipped and incomplete.
Wow. Thank goodness he didn't catch that one. Right at the 4-minute mark in the second quarter. 3rd and 7.
Under center, Vashagote will throw the counter out to Nate Jones. Great blocking up front. Nate Jones darts his way to the 5, spinning off of a would-be tackler, and down to the 2.
A nice job on the counter. Again, Seth Peabody is getting outside and making a good lead block, and Nate Jones is reading his block and just getting the yards that we need. Great job, Seth Peabody.
The Wolverines' running game is back. Handoff. Nate Jones, can he finish the drive? Yes.
Great
Nate
job.
Jones does away with the goose egg. Instead, it's 43-6.
That's a great job by the O-line.
Now, if you're Lawton High here, of course they're going to trot out in their swinging gait. It appears with taking Panay off the field, they're going to go ahead and kick it, but when do you start considering maybe chasing points? Not right now, though. You want to keep this momentum up if you're the Wolverines. Well, it's a high time in L-Town tonight. No shutout in the first round of the playoffs. Low snap. Good hold, though. Dean Ritter, quickest hands in the West. The kick is no good. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
We are back, and so is Lawton High after scoring 6. This might spark the greatest comeback in program history. Operation Gold Ball might be back on the table. Who knows? Wayne's Drive-In Kickoff. 2 locations at Lawton, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Cash Road. Oh, let's go to Wayne's. Looks like Lawton High will boot away the onside kick and try to continue to roll it on as they found some momentum. The pooch kick end over end, caught at the 30-yard line. The Sandites trying to return it, and they're hit hard at the 40-yard line.
Nice job of covering.
Well, the Lawton High defense has slowly figured out a way, even that the last touchdown possession that the Sandites had on offense, it took some laboring to get down there. Then you had the missed field goal. So you're starting to figure out slowly but surely how to ease up the pedal to the metal of the Wolverines. So let's see if they can take that, and after getting some momentum from the offensive score, if they can use it to fuel a strong close to the first half. And let's not forget, Lawton High starts with the football in the second half. 1st and 10 for Webb. Webb looks like he's going to face a blitz from Lawton High. There's a play action, ball on the turf. Webb falls on it.
A little confusion if he's going to give it or keep it, and loss of 4 yards, though. Had a little pressure on that blitz. I think his eyes were up and seeing where that blitz is coming, caused that little exchange to be bobbled and muffed up.
And the City National Bank drive summary, it was all the running game for Lawton High as they punched it in from the Sovereign Bank red zone by Nate Jones marching down the field. Shotgun look, Webb. Puts a man in motion, so he's all alone. Webb going to drop back the pass flag play up there, throws over the middle, caught.
Should be an offense. I don't think that would probably be a legal shift. They didn't get set.
That was the preliminary signal. Looks like they're going to hold to it.
Yep.
And the illegal shift will negate that nice pass from Webb.
Secondary had everybody covered up pretty well.
Lawton High only has 2 timeouts for the remainder of this half.
2nd and 19. Fake the handoff.
Webb going to pass, pressure off the edge on his backside. Webb has to dart out of the pocket, dump it off into the drag route. It's caught, trips on the turf monster, and then is wrangled down by the Wolverines. But it does gain a solid 7 yards for the Sandites to set up second and third and about 12. Which, for this offense and on this part of the field, if you gain anything from here, it might be considered 2-down territory. That was a huge play on 2nd down for the Sandites. Lawton High is hoping that they can get in the backfield and make sure the Sandites will punt next play. There goes the pressure. There goes the screen. It's caught. And just like the first play of the game, this screen is uncovered and untouched into the end zone. The black and gold end zone is being worn out by the Sandites. They've put up 50 points as long as they can kick through this PAT in the first half. They're on pace to score 100, hitting the century mark in the first round of the OSSAA playoffs.
Nobody was even around to even try to touch him.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, kick is good off the fixed tempered glass, I believe. And that will be a 50 burger as long as it was good, although the optical illusion of the goalpost, it is a 50 burger. So, again, on pace with a minute and 40 left, by the way, to hit the century mark tonight. We'll see if they can do it. That'd be kind of interesting, at least, although not for the Lawton High faithful, but just historic nonetheless. More on that later on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Here's the Wayne's driving kickoff right down the middle. Let's go to Wayne's. Dean watches it go through his hands to the 5, picks it up off the bounce. The bounce pass goes back to Lawton High and might create some running lanes. Nonetheless, that was a Wayne's driving kickoff. Wayne's driving, 2 locations in Lawton, 6810 Cash Road, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road. Come on, everyone. Let's go to Wayne's Drive-In, and when you do, you can order breakfast, lunch, or dinner with an assortment of drinks and beverages, from soft drinks to shakes to slushies and anything else you could think of. Pickle pizza they even have.
Yeah, we found that out last year, didn't we?
And let me just tell you, if they have pickles on pizza, they have everything. You cannot go there and not find something for you, so go there and find Wayne's Drive-In in Latin America. Handoff up the middle, breaking through the initial line, and there goes another tough run.
Nice run. Had a bunch of white shirts in front of him to help keep the push going. Nate just lowered his head and just kept pushing. 9-yard gain.
Well, you know, Jack, the Lawton High offense is starting to find their groove on the ground, and here's another run play, and here comes Nate Jones again trying to get the edge for a first down, and does. You got to live a little, love a little if you're the Wolverine offense on the ground.
7-yard gain.
They're living with getting gashed up front is Sand Springs, and Lawton High is loving a little of getting something going on the offensive end. Shotgun look for Vashagote. High snap play action. Vashagote dumps it off, and he is hit immediately.
Yeah, we just kind of held on to that ball and looked a little too long because they read that all the way through. It looked like we had a receiver kind of open down here on the near hash. Looked like Javion Adams was open down here for a little bit before we took the swing pass out to the Nate Jones.
Lawton High seems content to go to intermission, and so are we. So the 5-second differential between game and play clock, it would be rather silly to rush into one now, as they have to do one more play as the the snap will go high. Vashagote goes over the middle, has a man, it's leaping in and complete, but little contact was made early there. Yeah. Would you just deem that pass uncatchable, though? It was rather high.
Yeah, it was kind of, I think that was right call. Because as he was leaping up, he had the contact.
It was an unfortunate right call, I would agree. There's the counter play to just send this into the break. Nate Jones breaks open to the open field, and he runs out of bounds, though. So 1 second left, which I think is 4th down with 1 second left.
Fourth and 9. Heck, you can just run the ball, though.
You could just run the ball.
Just run the ball.
You could also do the newfangled way of taking a knee. Have you seen this in college? You take the snap and then you run backwards.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an option. There's the snap, there's the run play, and there's the expiration of the half, but it goes with some momentum for Lawton High on the first down.
11 yards on that carry.
50-6. Mathematics tells you if we play the same second half that we did the first half, it will be 100-13 afterward. We'll see if that works out for either side after this.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Huge shout out to Phillips Music. Folks, Phillips Music sponsors the halftime show. They're the largest and most complete music store in southwest Oklahoma with a great new building that has beautiful murals all over it. I saw that for the first time this week, so it was great to see and check out. They have you set for all of your musically inclined needs, from microphones to instruments to songbooks to even something as routine as like a mic stand even. So whatever you need, big or small, guitar picks would be the smallest thing I can think of in the music world. I might be off on that. We'll effort to find out if I am or not, but they have you covered. Phillips Music Halftime Show. I do apologize, for a lot of things, but mainly because the windows do not open in this press box. So the halftime show will be visual only, but you can really see the show. You just can't quite hear it because the windows, of course, don't open. But it is fixed tempered glass windows after all. I guess that would be fixed in the same position.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the key. Did we just solve the case?
We solved the problem.
I mean, that's big time.
Yep.
Just call us Sherlock Holmes and the other guy. Anyway.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Bar S Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
At Miller Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we offer preventative maintenance agreements, summer tune-ups, and service calls. During the summer, when your air conditioner breaks, you have to give us a call. Well, with preventative maintenance agreements, it prevents that. We go out, service the air conditioners, and prep them so they don't fail on you in the peak time of the year. The U.S. Department of Energy states that you can save up to 30% of your utility bill by having your system properly maintained.
Scooters Coffee, world-class coffee rooted in quality, with 2 locations to serve you in Lawton and Elgin. Wake up to the amazing aroma of quality, from their hot and iced drinks to blenders, smoothies, teas, to even their great food delights. Or why not try their at-home coffees or coffee on the go? Locally owned and operated, Scooters in Lawton and Elgin. Scooters, rooted in quality.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Lawton's newest hangout, 5370 Northwest Cash Road. A family-friendly atmosphere featuring their award-winning pizza and calzone, made fresh daily from their secret family recipe, with handcrafted burgers, wings, appetizers, salad, and homemade desserts, including deep-fried banana pudding. Come hang out with us. The Hangout, 5370 Northwest Cash Road in Lawton.
Here at Classic Lawton Chevrolet, we love our community and we want to show our appreciation.
We offer savings for military, first responders, college students, and educators, giving back to those who give everything they've got.
What's in your driveway? You don't have to come onto the lot. We'll bring it to you.
Get a 360-degree view and video summary of every vehicle, top dollar for your trade, and even get pre-approved. ClassicChevyNation.com.
What's in your driveway?
Enjoy the difference.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes, and then there is ours. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard. Coast Technology Group helps you feel safe and secure utilizing simple, reliable technology. Allow our team of experts to help you design the right system with high-definition surveillance cameras, cutting-edge smart alarm systems, and thoughtfully designed access control for your home or business. Work, sleep, and play with confidence, knowing CTG is your technology partner.
It's real red wine vinegar and olive oil blend. It's called the Juice. And at Jersey Mike's, it adds that jazz to your sub. Add a flavor zing with the Juice. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Here we go. It is the Bruins Electric third quarter, and the ball is kicked for the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff, caught by Lawton High. They got some running room, splitting the Sandites down to the 35 on the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Wayne's Drive-In, best burgers and cherry lemonades in town. Come on, everyone.
Let's go to Wayne's.
Let's go to Wayne's.
Nice return. Good field position starting off for the offense. Hopefully we get the running game going like we had at the first half, end of the first half here. Seen a lot of positive things happen.
Here's the deal also. Every time Lawton High's passed the 50-yard line offensively, they've scored.
Yep.
There's the handoff. Nate Jones lowers the shoulder, gains a solid 5.
Nice start. Actually, they're marking it where he got 7, so that's even a better start.
Late whistle, but the forward progress still granted. That's always great for Lawton High. Vashigote goes under center. Hard count on for Vashigote, who turns and gives. Jones cutting it up for a first down.
Gained about 7. Nice. First down, move the chains. Ball at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10. Dropping back, play action. Vashigote pumps once, goes deep, has a man down there underthrown, and it's caught in the breadbasket on a spinning, adjusting route. Nate Jones goes from the backfield to the boundary and catches it to put the Wolverines into the red zone.
I think that was number 9.
Was it 9?
No, it is 9. Yeah, it's number 9.
How about that? Either way.
Javon Adams.
I believe it's a freshman or sophomore. Hand off to Nate Jones this time. Nate Jones to the outside, tripped up and gaining.
Looked like he lunged forward for 1.
Adams, underclassman, certainly.
Sophomore. Nice start so far.
But still, Nate Jones deserves a shout. So does Javon Adams, as there's the counter to Jones. Jones skedaddling, and he's going to gain nothing and move back an inch. You know, Jack, this team has shades of the 2014 Kansas City Royals. Nobody expected them to be there. They got way behind in the 2014 AL Wild Card. They make a historic comeback in that game, and then they go all the way to the World Series.
All the way, sure did.
Lawton High looking for a historic 50-6 comeback here as Nate Jones now goes out to the boundary for a wide receiver spot. Over the middle, caught, dart, tipped up and picked. Tipped up and picked. The Sandites take over at the 5. Lawton High moves to 1-2 when past the 50 on scoring plays.
Right off his shoulder pads, bounced up in the air for a pick.
Well, I want to give a huge shout out to Zach Hanna. You know, his eyes are glued to the screen watching the Wolverines, who he engineered on a deep playoff run.
Watching all the way from Florida.
All the way down in Florida. Why Florida, man?
That's where he wanted to go to school at. Finish up going to school.
There it is. No state income tax there, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a great break. Of course, Wolverine legend Harmon Newell also watching as he's en route to becoming a doctor. High snap, handoff. Tripped up, and it's going to be a 4-yard gain.
You know, we got to say the Wolverine fan base and loyal fans, no matter how good, how bad,
how ugly,
it's just they stay loyal to watch the Wolverine football no matter what.
And we appreciate that. So do the players, coaches, administrators. You fit all the bills. You're a former player. You're a former coach. You're a former administrator, current administrator. Yeah. How about that? Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, something like that.
Snap, give. Lawton High gets them bottled up.
For a loss of 1 or 2 yards there. Great job by the defense.
Third and 6. Webb. Play action pass. Getting to the outside for a first down. The Sandites tight roping down the sidelines, and they fall into the Wolverine bench.
Gained about 9 yards. They're going to move the chains. You got to say, you know, the halftime where they made the tribute to all the veterans is unbelievable. Had it on the Jumbotron, had every song for every branch of the service. Had a nice little tribute to all the veterans out there.
Man, and what a historic day this is on Veterans Day.
They moved it back.
As they call it back, you know, got to give a huge shout out to, you know, your family, Jack Hanna. Fought in all kinds of wars, Revolutionary War veteran. Put his bayonet in a red coat. All the way through every other war. My grandpa in Vietnam. Other grandpa in the World War. Pass over the middle. Caught. Twisting around. Hold me closer. Tiny dancer for a first down.
Yeah, just a little soft coverage there. Yeah, all the veterans made what we're doing today possible.
First and 10. The Sandys. Sandy, can't you see? I sit, I wonder why, oh why. You scored 50. Oh, Sandy goes to the outside. And Sand Springs, jump cut first down for Sand Springs. And they keep on moving.
Had a little jet sweep. That's all that was. We just could not get to the edge fast enough.
A soul-crushing day in Latin America. The Highlanders are going to need to put in a great second half. They're down 35-14 right now. Lawton High needs to put up a nice second half here for pride's sakes.
Hand off at the middle, stuffed for a yard loss.
Now you can really diagnose that great defensive line play. You are an enjoyer of the front seven.
I am. A lot of those guys don't get a lot of attention. Their name's not in the paper or called out a lot. So it's great to see good play from the boys up front.
Man in motion. Unsung heroes in the front seven for Lawton High. Tyzo Zachary among them, who gets the sack right there. I believe, or tackle for a loss, I should say. There was a lot of push up front from Lawton High. He was the one that generated the push to free up. I believe that was Perry Graves.
I think it was Ritter.
Ritter?
Yeah, Ritter.
Ritter. Hawk Ritter, maybe. Is that an 8 or a 2?
8.
Hawk Ritter.
Yeah.
Hawk downs the Sandies. It's a lot cooler whenever they actually have a nickname that is an animal.
Yeah.
To call out Hawk, and he, does good against an animal, but they're just the Sandites.
Yeah, he's going to be a senior that's going to be missed.
That's right.
Hard worker. Just comes to work, does his job.
Now here's my question. There's the screen pass, and Lawton High's all over this time. Ball's on the carpet. I don't think it's ever was a catch.
No, I don't think so either, but,
Never a catch.
You always got to try for it, though. Good job for the defense. Hold them.
Great job by the defense there. Now, here's the question, though. We've been doing this all season long, talking mascots. Now, a Wolverine could absolutely get the better of a human, and a Sandite would just be a human, right?
Yeah. I think it's
just someone native to Sand Springs, correct?
I think it's just like
Lawtonian would be native to Lawton.
Like a frontiersman type guy. I think that's what it is.
Pioneers, so to say. The ball rolls, and Lawton High will scoop it up. Vashagote just wanted a dog pile at the 20. Yeah, I gotta take a Wolverine in that one against.
Yeah. I like the Wolverine. Yep.
Especially if you're doing it by what you're saying. If the true mascot is a pioneer who would at best have a bayonet. Could a bayonet take away a Wolverine? You would get the initial stick, right? You'd stick the Wolverine, but that's not gonna defeat it.
Nah, they're ferocious, and
you'd hope it'd be wounded and you could run, but even then, run far away. How far can you get from a Wolverine? Man, I have to take the Wolverines in that one. So another mascot battle where Lawton High gets the win.
We got a bunch set. First time we've seen that.
There's the screen play. Well, I guess it's just a swing play instead of a screen. Swings, screens, whatever you call it, 5 yards.
Like the first down call. Out to almost the 30-yard line. It's like 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4. Handoff. Nate Jones trying to make it happen, and he got the first down and then some.
He somersaulted his way to that first down.
Gained about 8. Nate Jones running the ball well tonight. Reverse.
There's the reverse play. Tyrone Dean sprinting to the open field, and I believe he got 8 yards, 9 yards maybe.
Nice.
It's going to depend where they put the nose of the football, but that was a great job.
You notice the receivers kind of turn back all the blockers on the edge so they can get to 8 or 9 yards.
Counterplay. Nate Jones going for the boundary, and he's pushed out there.
Looked like he may be at the line of scrimmage or one. Got one. I think he's back at the original line of scrimmage. They gave him one.
Ryan Breeze is blowing a gasket about something.
Yeah, the receiver didn't get a good block on the edge out there. It's kind of whiffed him.
The old edge set. 50-6 with 3:46, by the way, in the third quarter. Handoff. Nate Jones.
First down.
First down, Wolverines.
Gain about 5. so far the 2 series of running plays is eating up the third quarter clock. 3:30 left in the third quarter.
First and 10. Reverse. Pass. Leaping throw. Man wide open. It's Dean Ritter. The fastest hands in the West. Down to the 10.
Nice play.
The jump throw by Tyrone Dean.
Well, they thought that there's going to be a reverse again, and receiver is way behind everybody on the secondary.
Panay Vashagote is QB1, the best quarterback to suit up this year. Tyrone Dean, QB2.
Yeah.
What a throw. An absolute dot. Vashagote, handoff. Nate Jones wiggling, moving, shifting his way into the 5.
We're in the red zone again. We've got to produce right now.
Red zone brought to you by Sovereign Bank. When they get all the way into the red zone, I believe they're still 1-1, but past the 50, 1 for 2 in scoring.
I just keep feeding the ball to Nate Jones because he's making things happen. O-line, it seems like they've got a surge going on.
Xavier Johnson's offensive line has figured it out, and Vashagote gets stuck in the backfield.
Look like it's going to be a quarterback keeper for a boot.
But you see how he gets stuck and gets folded down like that? That's exactly why I couldn't play a skill position, because I don't like to get stuck. I got stuck last week getting the COVID shot and the flu shot. That's as much sticking as I can take. Have you been through the sticking process yet with the shots this season?
Yeah, I done the flu shot. Wasn't too bad. We got 5 receivers this time.
Vashagote over the middle. Caught. Is he in? Extending the football. It's going to be at the inch line, and he's going to be short.
He's got to be 2 inches away from it.
2 inches makes all the difference, Jack.
Yeah. 4th and, of course, they're going to call it 1, but.
Football is a game of inches, and it's a quarterback keeper for Panay Vashagote to finish it off. Vashagote gets into the end zone. It's 50-12, but what a rewarding exclamation point to that drive, as Vashagote has fought his guts out all season long through a ton of turnover on this roster where guys are playing, aren't playing, and you have Vashagote playing about 8 different positions. Yeah. In fact, he might be playing 25 different positions on the field. There's only 11, but with all he has to do, what a night for him. And what a touchdown rush for him. Started out as a wide receiver, and Dean Ritter picks it up. He's going to be taken down.
Yeah, they're going to call the flag because he kicked the ball. But what a great drive. So the Wolverines needed that. Yeah, legal touching.
Waiting to continue the fight. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have hail damage on your vehicle? Look no further than Cars Hail Repair Specialists. They're locally owned and operated with certified PDR technicians and offer a lifetime warranty with 0 out-of-pocket guarantee. They work directly with your insurance and they give a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Make sure you ask them about the $200 referral program. Cars Hail Repair Specialists. Give them a call today, 580-360-5050.
Here we go with Wayne's Drive-In Kickoff. Best burgers and cherry limeades in town. 7 Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Cash Road. Come on, everyone. Let's go to Wayne's.
We're right at the minute mark in the third quarter. Running the ball just ate up a lot of time.
Lawton High is going to squib kick it. Gets the bounce of the 40, caught there, but it's going to be a flag. False start.
Yep.
Well, I believe that we call this a re-kick in the business.
Yep, back it up 5 and re-kick this thing.
Would you be enticed on a traditional onside kick here if you're the Wolverines?
Sure would surprise them.
Arguably the most important element of an onside kick is the element of surprise. Bouncing, hipping,
ball's on the ground.
hopping,
And
bobbling, and squirting out of bounds.
Almost the same place it was before we got to offsides. Or false start, excuse me. So they gained 2 yards out of that re-kick.
.116 to go. Sand Springs no longer on pace to score 100 for those keeping track.
That defense kind of figured out a little bit of the second half here so far.
First and 10.
Fake the handoff, a little swing pass.
Dump off pass for a first down. The backups are in for the Sandies. First down.
To the tight end. Gained about 16 yards out of that, 17 yards.
Jace Arnold, the new gunslinger for the Sandites.
A handoff. Got stuffed right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by Lawton High. Well, Jack, season winding down as we are about to enter the fourth quarter. Lawton High down 50-12. But Sand Springs still has to run another play. Likely a handoff, you'd imagine, but we'll see what Jace Arnold cooks up here. Handoff. And there's the end
we got the ball
of the play that goes to Lawton High.
Nice job by the defense.
So Lawton High will have the football, standing tall defensively. Jack, it's been a fun season again broadcasting with you, and when you're sitting at home after a few weeks, months off of broadcasting, you start to get that itch again. You start to get that itch to want to get back on the headset. Which is why we're glad, basketball and stuff is around the corner. But Jack, you're a former coach. Do you ever get that itch again, the coach, or you like it up here with me? Which headset do you like better, the coaching headset, the broadcasting headset?
At this point in time in my life, I've got to lean toward the broadcasting, but I always like, getting out there and
watching Panay Vashagote throw it deep, and it's caught on a bobble drop by Adams.
Almost had a 2 reflection catch right there. I stay involved with sports. Usually, I like watching wrestling. Used to coach wrestling too, so wrestling's in town. I watch that. If not, then we go watch basketball. Still stay in the sports arena. It really doesn't matter if the lights are on. I usually show up and watch and get my fix from watching and being a spectator. It doesn't matter who's playing. I like watching.
Man in motion is Dean. Vashagote, hard count, going to hand off the snap to Nate Jones. Nate Jones taken down after a 2-yard gain. So if the opportunity were to arise to return to the coaching whistle, you'd stay true to the booth here with me. Is that what I'm hearing?
As of today, yes.
As of today. That's good enough to make me feel better at the end of a season. So we'll have the fourth quarter for you coming up.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Well, Jack, it happens at the World Fair, and what happens here in Sand Springs is a Sandy's dominating victory in round one of the 6A2 postseason. They're going to move on to go play Choctaw. Lawton High will turn their equipment in and start their winter weights and spring football, and then before you know it, back out here for another season. Vashagote dropping back to pass, throwing it long, one-on-one coverage. It is dropped. Great.
That's a nice ball. I mean, it looked like from up here, if he just turned a little quicker, he probably would have had it in his hands. Nice throw. One thing would have been better if we had caught it.
Jack, cannot wait to the season isn't even officially over yet, but I can't wait to get back for another year of OSN football Lawton High as the rollout pass is diving incomplete.
Almost had it.
You know, we've seen some other booths come and go and interchange in our time. We're among the most tenured now, outside of MacArthur with Eric Sherem and Jay Burke, the pioneer founders of the company. So we can't really top them, but nonetheless, Miss Matt Lewis, man, he left the Eisenhower booth. Him and Mike did, and you got to love what they're able to do. Moving on with their new ventures, of course, Matt is the
assistant principal
at Chattanooga, and of course Mike is busy. I mean, running a farm, running a family, running a school. I mean, he does it all. Hunting, fishing, loving everywhere, writing columns in the Lawton newsletter, the Lawton Constitution. So I love reading those columns because I'm not an outdoorsman. It's just not the lifestyle I can lead. There's the handoff, the jump cut, and brought down for a gain of 2. But he makes it interesting to hear about what season we're in.
Does a nice job writing up. So if you had no knowledge about whatever
and I don't.
season it is, you can actually say, okay, I understand what's going on. I get the big picture of what's going on, and kind of makes you feel like that you're in the moment with his columns.
Second and 8, clock winds. Inside of 11 minutes to play in the Lawton Police Department fourth quarter.
A little handoff up the middle, gained about 5 or 6.
In the Comanche Home Center fourth quarter as well, 6-yard gain.
This is our 4th or 5th year broadcasting together?
That's right.
And we have loyal people that want to advertise with us and support the Wolverine football along with other teams they support. So, a big shout out to, all of our loyal sponsors that year and year again, they come back, and you can't say enough about those sponsors.
That's right. Many, many great benevolent sponsors.
and a lot of the Wolverine sponsors are graduates from Lawton
Big
High
Red.
School. Yeah. So they're still giving back to their alma mater.
Mike Noel running that farm. You never know what you're going to run into on a farm. So I've been told. High snap, play
Quarterback
action,
keep.
quarterback keeper, read option, and upended is Arnold.
Everybody bid on the inside play, and he just bounced it outside down to the 15-yard line. See if the Wolverines can hold him.
Mike Noel keeping that farm running. One time after church, he and Harmon Newell went out to the farm, and a hamster starts attacking Harmon Newell on a Sunday after church, and Harmon barely survived thanks to the heads-up attention from Mike. So there's the shotgun look. Arnold gives.
Now there's a handoff up the middle for a loss of 1, 2.
But you see how long it takes for Arnold to give it? It makes it even trickier on the read option than normal.
Right.
Because even on a normal handoff, he just holds and holds and holds it.
Last second, he gives or keeps. Second and 12.
Under 9 to go. Shotgun, man in motion. Little window dressing for Arnold. Play action pass. Hey, Arnold with a strike into the end zone for a score.
There's a man in motion. He set up like he's going to block, then he just darted across on a cross route. Wide open. Got lost in the shuffle.
$8:49 to go. Well, they're going to try to bullet this one off of the fixed tempered glass panel, but first,
offsides, defense. He's trying to get in there, trying to judge the snap count for the block.
So we'll delay it and I believe assess that on the kickoff. Bad snap, bobbled, botched, the only negative play of the night for Sand Springs. It stays 56-12. Back after this.
Are you ready to find your dream home?
Let's find it together.
We can help you find that perfect home and walk you through the buying process.
Or maybe you just want to sell your home. We can help with that too.
Hi, I'm Pam.
And I'm Barry. We've been helping buyers and sellers for 21 years.
Together, we could help you sell your home.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back for the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff, and this game will assuredly wrap up prior to the MacArthur Highlanders game as they're trying to mount the comeback right now. So you can tune into that one on the Oklahoma Sports Network as this one concludes.
Oh.
Miscommunication, but the ball is caught at the 10-yard line. But it opens up some running lanes for the Wolverines down past the 30. Let's go to Wayne's, everyone. 7 Southwest Road 6810 Cash Road.
Nice little recovery on a little miscommunication. Yeah, looks like that we are going to get done before almost everybody else is. So there's plenty of other football to watch on the Oklahoma Sports Network for sure. Got Carl Albert, Cash, MacArthur, Dell City. Nice pull, nice counter.
Nate Jones for a first down.
I tell you what, Seth Peawardy on that counter, when you run the counter to the right, he is getting out there and making one heck of a block.
I want to be explicitly clear when I say this, Jack. This is in no way an indictment upon anyone in the world. So that includes anyone who's on the surface of the earth and any life form beyond earth. But I think that you saw in this game, as the handoff goes, as Nate Jones spins out of the would-be tackler and drags his feet for another, at worst, nothing gain, at best, a gain of a yard. I think that you saw in this game where sometimes football just happens, where like Lawton High has been able to consistently thrive on the ground, but when the ball doesn't bounce your way early on and you start to have to force the issue and pass the ball more than you're used to and not rely on your bread and butter, then it starts to spiral. But I think that the score is not necessarily indicative of how far apart these two teams are.
No, because we're playing a great second half. And, you know, we talked about that all year long. If we could put 4 quarters of football together, it'd be a very competitive team. Nice little pass for a first down.
You know, I want to give a huge shout out as Vashagote drops back, Survey steps up, going to run, and he slides down. And whoa, what a late hit there. That's not going to seemingly be called, but all right.
Gain of 1 out of all
was
that mess.
Was I wrong? Was he not?
No, it looked like he's already down, and he came in on top of him.
Give a huge shout out to Chip Hooper watching at home, a strong figure in the Lawton Public School system. There's nice the handoff to Nate Jones. Nate Jones running for Chip. First down.
Again, you know, Seth Peawardy out there for that lead block on that counter. I'm impressed with Seth tonight. Starting getting close to that red zone again.
They can smell the Sovereign Bank red zone. There's the handoff. And Nate Jones tumbles down. But to go back to what we were discussing, you know, again, this is it's beyond your control. Sometimes football just happens and the game gets out of hand. But you're seeing right now the reason why we're so far ahead of the other games is because, you know, Lawton High is making a real difference on the ground. And if they wouldn't have had the slowish start and the ball bouncing the wrong way, as this throw is caught at the 5 wide open, spinning off the tackler and into the end zone to make the score even closer, Lawton High, of course, would have been able to run their more suitable offense. And who knows, maybe they could have pulled it off. But at least now, I know that there's nothing to necessarily take it into, but there are, you know, winter workouts to take this momentum into and spring ball, and you at least have demonstrated to a group that's majority made up of younger classmen that, hey, you guys can do this. You can excel, and that's a good thing.
Going for 2.
I think this is another great call. Vashagote going to throw it to the flat. Nate Jones, a little bit too hot to handle.
A little fastball action right there.
Was expecting the slider. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Here comes a Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Lawton High has it 56-18 right now. Let's go to Wayne's diving catch on the fair catch at the 40.
Let's see if the defense can hold, and maybe we can score one more time.
7 Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Castro. Let's go to Wayne's. You have the City National Bank scoring recap. It was all Nate Jones down the field, and then you got into the red zone and saw a beautiful pass and a nice spin move for the Wolverines to reach pay dirt.
You know, we have, I think, 9 of the 11 starters coming back next year. So, you know, this team is young, like you mentioned before. They're going to have a ton of playing experience to come back and build on for next year.
There's the handoff, lowers the shoulder, and
maybe one.
Yeah, you know, and you look around the state at programs who have had sustained success, it always typically starts what you would deem slow. You know, you look at Tucker Bernard at Stillwater before he jetted out to Arkansas. You know, Stillwater steadily grew and then sustained as a top-tier team, and they still are, even in Bernard's absence, a top-tier team in 6A2. And so it starts with kids like this who have continued to fight all year long through adversity, who you know, they have been kids and there could be kids and whatever who don't want to take on the fight, but the kids on the field right now and on the sidelines right now have taken on that fight, and it starts to change things for you. And we've seen them play, it's going to sound silly, but we've seen them play their best football at this juncture right now.
Especially the second half, played really well.
And you carry this into next week, and into next season, into the off season, into what you're doing.
The nice thing is, you know, they have some upcoming next year freshmen that have had great success at the Central, going 7-1 this year.
City champs.
City champs, built on that. So I mean, and they've got a lot of skill position along with you know, some linemen coming up. So there's a nice little potential for the Wolverines, you know, still be a little bit young.
What a sidearm pass and a leaping grab by the Sand Springs Sandies. Wow.
Still 4 yards short of the first down, though. Got to put that out there.
That's correct. That's correct.
But, you know, and then Central 7th grade bunch went 8-0 with some great athletes down there. So, you know, the next couple of years with this team right here that we have, like I said, 9 returning starters, and next year's freshmen be coming up, and then 2 years, the other bunch of from Central coming up. Should start to have seen a little different swing to the program. You know, we've mentioned this all year long as well, too. They're going to get delay a game. Well, I call timeout. But, you know, regardless what the outcome is, these kids from the Wolverines play to the last whistle blows. They don't give up. You can see them keep fighting no matter what.
Got to give them credit for sticking it out. Back after this.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Here's the punt from Sand Springs. Good snap. Good boot. Inside the 20, Nate Jones, I believe, is back there to pick it up this time. Nate Jones will skedaddle and get down to the 25.
Yeah, made about 5 or 6 yards out of that return.
You know, earlier we're singing Grease up here. Do you have a favorite musical, Jack?
You know, I don't know about musical, but I would go more theatrical, be the Phantom of the Opera.
Okay.
Got to see that in person.
Really?
That was pretty impressive. I was kind of, you know, my wife loves the theater. So
The theater.
You know, I just kind of indulge that, and
Right.
I'm glad I
Give and
did.
take.
I'm glad I did because I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I could
Civic
watch it
Center
again.
is a great place to go see a play. Went and saw Hamilton there. It was great.
I got to see The Lion King.
Wow.
That was impressive.
The circle of life.
Yep.
Just like the circle of football, it comes and goes.
Yep.
High snap, screen, nowhere to run. Lawton High has seen the highest of highs in the sport. They've seen the lowest of lows, and they hope that they can start to trend this cycle upward, and they have in the second half of the final game in this one. And, it's never too early, Jack, to look ahead to next year because football, of course, does run the state of Oklahoma. And there's some interesting questions surrounding that season as the handoff on the counterplay goes. And what a heads-up decision. The improvisation in the backfield to turn chicken salad into this good run for Lawton High. He turned chicken salad into chicken something else on that give, did Nate Jones.
Well, he just reversed course and gained about 7 yards to make it third and about 3.
Jack, a lot will change the next time that we hear from you and I on Football Matters as the Wolverines continue to move the chains. A new look scheduling format in district next year. What's that going to be all about?
That's going to be crazy. Instead of Lawton High and Eisenhower playing traditionally the first part of the year, now Eisenhower is going to be in the district, so it's going to be later in the year. So it's going to be more than just a city championship. It's going to be a spot in the district.
So are you breaking news live on OSN to where they have elected to move that game later in the year?
Yeah, it's going to be later in the year. It's not going to be one of the first 3 games. So, even the Wolverines' non-district games are going to be a little different. I don't know who they're picked up yet to play, that spot for Eisenhower. So it's going to be a little different.
Would you venture to guess that the Eisenhower game falls week 5 and beyond?
I would think it would be probably one of the earlier ones in the district play.
Because then you can kind of stagger your non-con and make it seamless.
Yep.
A week 4 matchup seems right. You play week 1, bye week 3. You play week 0, bye week 3 into the Eisenhower game to conclude city championship and move on with your season. That seems right for the two teams, but that throws another wrinkle into things, as if that rivalry needed any more buzz to it.
Yeah, it's got quite a few nice little swing pass.
Nate Jones high-stepping his way for a first down.
And then some. Gained about 11 yards, first down, moved chains. Again, Nate Jones has had a nice night.
Nate Jones has been phenomenal. What would you say the early outlook is on that schedule in terms of as the reverse play goes? Makes a man miss in the backfield, cutting up field for a first down. Lawton High is certainly cooking now inside of 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough. We still have Choctaw, Deer Creek. We gained Bishop McGinnis, as mentioned earlier. We gained Eisenhower, which Eisenhower, has been on the upswing a little bit.
Frisky team.
Yeah, so it's going to – we had the Putnam City North and Putnam City still. So it's going to be a pretty tough district.
Handoff goes and rumbling for around another first down, at least 9 yards, if not all 10. 9 yards is the initial call. Deer Creek, of course, has a couple Lawton turncoats and Colin Hooper and Bentley Brass, but still love and support them, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
2nd and 1. Counter play on. Nate Jones is going to go right through for a first down. And into the red zone, which is brought to you by Sovereign Bank, folks.
Yeah, Lawton High is trying to get this score. We've got 1:30 left, and Lawton High is trying to score before the last whistle blows for the season.
Counter play, and he's going to hide behind Vashagote. What a move by Nate Jones.
That's heads up.
He's a magician.
That's a heads-up play because our guard tackle didn't pull on that counter.
Under a minute to go. Lawton High has to hurry it along.
Malone came into the game. Looks like Nate may have cramp.
Malone behind Vashagote. There's the give.
For the first down. Did we fumble the ball?
No, they've put in what I can imagine is their version of, their favorite player of the student body.
Oh, heck yeah.
So he's going to get the opportunity to play, and hopefully he has a Rudy-type moment.
Yeah.
for his sake. You can tell it means a lot to this fan base and to this school to support that young man. And I think he's in on the action there at least, but it's going to end up being a play that gets down at the 1. So I believe he was in on the tackle there. He was in the mix at least.
We got a little timeout. Lawton High is going to call a timeout, so I don't blame him. Try to score.
What a cool story, as the timeout also allows Sand Springs. You see him rallying around that young man on the sidelines. That's very, very cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
In this game. 56-18. Lawton High calls a timeout with 22 ticks remaining as we will await this venture. And again, Jack, we can take you through before you leave us the family of networks, including now down to Class A, where Jay meet his new home in Apache. They are right now currently pulling ahead of Thomas Fay Custard for the first time in the game, and they've separated themselves a bit now up to 11 points, and their counterparts who are on the Oklahoma Sports Network, Walters, is still in a little bit of a dogfight as of this moment. We'll see how they fared momentarily after this timeout.
Looks like Walters is up 18-12 with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So
what a dogfight. You can turn that game on right now on the Oklahoma Sports Network. But that's not all. Even if you're in the Lawton area and want to check out some Lawton schools, MacArthur is still in action on the network. They are down 35-21, still making the comeback, though, in the third quarter. That's still a ball game. In the Lawton area, Elgin up 20-0, and that has gone to final 20-0 over Piedmont. There's the handoff, and Malone, I believe it is, that walks in for the score. To Marcus Malone for the touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, our second half has been pretty flawless. So there's a lot to build on. I mean, the score's pretty lopsided still, but, the second half, you look at it, you can be proud of, how we finished off, even though we're not going to move on to next week. But at least, we've got a pretty good momentum building up for next year.
I would race to either that MacArthur or that Walters game. Two really, really, really good high school football games. If you're sitting at home and you have some more time to spare this Friday night, roll out Vashigote over the middle. It's caught. A diving backwards catch. No, they're going to say you dropped it.
Oh, my goodness.
It's hard to see the football from way up here.
But another game to watch is the Cash Blanchard game. 13-0 Blanchard. That's a pretty good little ball game. Blanchard's ranked number 3 in the state. So Cash is trying to hold their own there.
So don't go anywhere. You can stay on the Oklahoma Sports Network and watch a lot of good high school football. And also, Lawton High Sand Springs still 20 seconds away from wrapping up. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. The Wayne's Drive-In kickoff is teed up. Let's go to Wayne's, everyone, for the best burgers and cherry lemonades in town.
I got to say, Mr. Brady is on the sidelines, still retired teacher, coach, administrator. He is never fails. He misses a Lawton High School football game.
Great blockers in front. The convoy of Sandies get down to the 45. Huge shout out to him.
Nice tackle by Dean Ritter. Well, what they could do here is just take the old victory formation and call it a game.
Arguably the best formation in sports. I don't know what would top it if you're on the right side of it. Looks like they are going to try the modernized victory formation from the shotgun. And they do. Cool little info there. So we had the last Wayne's Drive-In kickoff of the year, and now it's time for the last City National Bank scoring recap of the year. It was Nate Jones who helped get the drive down there, but Tamarcus Malone who busts down the door of the end zone to score, and that brought the score to 56-24, which is where we leave you in round one of the Oklahoma high school football postseason. As the two teams shake hands, it's time for the OSN Player of the Game, brought to you by Sovereign Bank. Jack, who gets the honors?
Well, Nate Jones had a great game, but I'm going to have to give it to an old lineman for Nate Jones having a good game. I'm going to give it to Seth Pewardy. I think he played outstanding. It's probably one of his best games he's played that we've seen. He's been really consistent for us all year long, but Seth Pewardy is going to be the player of the game.
Deservedly so. Well, for Isaac Hardy, Jack Hanna, I'm Rylan Stiles. Make sure you check out all of the playoff action on the Oklahoma Sports Network from here on out. But Lawton High season is over, so we bid you adieu from Sand Springs, Oklahoma.